In this particular lecture, we are going to discuss about the stage 1 of the safety life cycle, which is known as the hazard and risk assessment. And one of the procedure or techniques of the hazard and risk assessment is HAZOP, which is also known as Hazard and Operability Study. So today will be going to discuss how this HAZOP actually generated in the industry, and what are the different phases where the HAZOP can be used. And then in the subsequent lecture, we will be discussing HAZOP with the help of some examples. So HAZOP started actually after the Pro disaster, which happened in 1974 in England. So it killed around 28 people and seriously injured about 36 people. So the disaster could have created much more fatality, but it happened in a weekend. So that's why there was less people present at the site, and that is why it resulted in killing less number of people. So after this incident, there was many technical commissions or many technical committees were formed, and they, after careful study of everything, they end up into one point, one common thing, that every process should be systematically reviewed, and we should also establish how deviation from the designed intent can occur. And this is how uh, the birth of HAZOP actually happened. So HAZOP actually started after this Flixbro disaster. So as you can understand, so in HAZOP, we should question every part of the process. What happens when the process deviates from the design intent? So objective of hazard and operability study is simple. It is to determine the hazard and hazardous event of the process and associated equipment, the sequence of event leading to the hazardous event, the requirement for risk reduction, and safety function required to achieve the necessary risk reduction. So what are the inputs for this process? Inputs are process design, layout, manning arrangement, safety targets. These are the inputs. And what are the output of this process? Description of the hazard, the required safety function, and associated risk reduction. Okay. So, so uh, this is very theoretical, may sound now, but when we will be explaining everything with an example, it will be more clearer to you. Now, the hazard study happens in the multiple phases of the project. It may happen at the very initially when there was a process development. Then it may happen at the stage when there is a process definition. Then it may also happen in the process design stage. Then there will be HAZOP done in the procurement and construction phase, then in commissioning, and then operation phase. So these are the different phases where the hazard study can be done.